Hello and welcome back to Timberborn. This is episode 10 of our Leafcoat Hard Mode playthrough, and so let me just talk you through where I'm at. This channel is called Three Pint Plays. In the UK, we have the preposition that after 2.5 pints, you're better at something. So, be that pool, darts, like pub sports, that your improvement is performed. So, in the honour of this channel, I am 3 pints in. Let's see how this goes for the next hour. We're going to continue with our Leafcoat Hard Mode playthrough. We're going to hopefully this has become like completely foolproof and I can't screw this up, but we will see. And we're just going to kind of progress from where we left off earlier. This video is recorded almost a week in advance because I'm away next week. So yeah, just to give you guys a heads up. So let's just check the state of play. Water-wise, we have more than enough water. We have loads of food. Food diversity could be improved. Raw ingredients. I mean, we have storage is doing very well. We do need to get some more scrap because scrap is an absolute nightmare. So we'll probably focus on trying to get towards this episode, if I'm honest. But we also have the power tree. The power tree has gone in, and I would like to continue to increase the power tree while spreading the power over to these buildings here. I would also like to put in maybe another wood workshop on this building. What do we all reckon about that? I reckon that's going to be a good idea. So if we come over here, let's do that straight away because that is the rate limiting factor for this. So we're going to put that on as high priority because all they're doing is putting planks in. So as soon as they get treated planks, we want them to go in. So it's in the tree structure. I remember it better when I'm slightly drunk than when I do when I'm sober. So let's pop them around there. Do we think 2 wood shops is egregious, or do we reckon that's fine? I reckon that's probably okay. I hope this mic isn't so conditioned that you can hear me slurping on the can. Well, I hope not anyway. Do we need to... There we go. Look at that. Oh, you could put... It is designed to be alternating. So yes, look at that. Let's put some ladder in there. Let's just put that. Let's put one there. One there. And one there. So when we come up, it'll be fine. I would also like to work on getting this connected. Let's speed this game up a little bit, you know. Ooh, this water dump needs to go in. Yes, we definitely need to put this water dump in. That was a no good decision. We will leave that pumping next time. I remember turning it off last episode. That may have been a mistake. But look, we're refreshing it all. They're all growing back. Nothing to worry about. We have solved the crisis. I think. Maybe. Do we need another gather flag here for apples? Or I think apple production is too high, isn't it? Almost. How are we doing over here? So this is beautiful amount of willows. Lovely amount of willows. We're getting loads of branches off that. So, let's get back down to our power. This is where I am most intrigued. So, as you can see, they put this in here. We need to extend our path. Because I would like to keep this coming in. I've had a lot of ideas about another tree here, like a drainage tree. Not a drainage tree, like a proper... So we obviously have this pumping tree over here. Which is fine. It's fine. But this is the lowest point on our map. Yeah? Is it? Almost the lowest point on our map. So what we could do is we could put a tree in here. And then what we can do is we can get rid of all of these pumps. Because we're just going to have a tree. So I think we're going to do that because I really like this idea. So, let's put the tree in first. I am fully aware that I am jumping between what we're doing with quite some strong, just jumping about like I'm not making a lot of sense. We're purely running on vibes today. We are very much running on vibes today. No, I don't like it there. Let's pop it. We need to have enough clearance around it. No, that's a water dump. So maybe if we went there, can I put a tree up there? Yes, I can. So we're going to pop that in there. We'll let them do that. But I would also like to delete all of these platforms here. Let's go down. So I should be clicking, like, the mouse click should work. The guys in my video are saying it should work, but it's not. I will try it on my Folktales Hard Mode playthrough and see if it's update 7 or just my crappy mouse. So, let's demolish these buildings. Yeah, that's fine. We're not demolishing the tree, thank God. And then what we'll do is we'll put the power. What are they missing? Can't get all required materials. Shovels. Excellent. Right, okay. Time to get this on pause, isn't it? And let's get you prioritised by haulers, mate. So, I knew I was going to run out of something. It wasn't the dirt, it was the tools. Now, tools is a unique resource to the Leafcoats. Let's do a little explainer, because I'm much better at this while I'm drunk, apparently. Branches, metal blocks, go in and make shovels. Shovels allow you to, like, dig out dirt. It's actually a really nice differentiation to dynamite. I think it's a really good thing of the mod. Bobby Gobout has done a great job with this mod. Great mod, great job. It just changes the game so fundamentally, this. And the assets are beautiful. They're really good. I would like to point out this is in no way like he's a mod maker. It's not like it would be a paid like stream or anything, but you know, like, credit where credit is due. So we are coming all the way out here, and for the rest of the power, obviously we want to come over here, so we should continue over here with the tunnel. So where do we run power? Which side? Power comes down that way. So we are going to have to do some janky power thing to get the power over to the right side, but we'll come over here and we will come up here to just build the tree. So that is just going to take them as long as that takes them. No, that's not true. You are going to have to bear with the misclicks on this because, like I said, 2.5 pints. Can't get all required materials. Treated planks. Ah, yes, because I prioritise this. Let's put that on normal priority and let's high prioritise this. We do have wood workshops going like the clappers now. So what storage do we need in this tree? We probably need storage for the treated planks. So let's go for a pile on one side, and we can put treated planks in this. And I'm hopeful we already have normal planks in this tree. Let's look at the little flaggies on the side. Do we not have normal planks in this tree? Well. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions. As usual. So let's pop that there. And let's get some plank storage in here. So, how is everything else going? So the Tower of Power is really working. Network demand exceeds supply, but the idea is that all the gravity batteries on the different trees will power the rest of the network. So when we are windy, we will just have lots of... I mean, there's no reason to not just keep going up and up and up. Ooh, I don't know where that was built. That might just have been built randomly anywhere. That could be interesting. Damn game. So, is this... That's probably high enough. So what we should do is we should go for some gravity batteries right now. So, yes. Once again, consequence of my own actions. So pop them there. No, not like that. Not like that. And the reasonable thing to do here would be to, you know, put some storage in here, maximize this tree. I really don't care that much. So what we're going to do is we are just going to put in the blocks. You know, because I just want it to look pretty. I do want to put some branches on some trees at one point. We are going to get to that. I am fully aware that I haven't made the trees as strong as they could be, and also that none of them are lined up, so we're not having branches interconnecting them. But we do have the zip lines between, like, the actual trees that require usefulness. This is literally just a power tree, so nobody has to come to this. And that's that high. What's paused here? That's not paused. The metal thing isn't paused. And then we're gonna... we need to stick the ladders on, don't we? The bane of my life on this mod. Not because they're bad, but because I don't know how to use them. Pop, pop. And there we'll go for some power on top. So this is hopefully going to charge these batteries up really large amount. Where I mean, this is overkill. This is literal overkill. This is. I'm going to build another industry at some point. Maybe over here. Maybe close to the metal. We might build a metal tree. I mean, this is going to be a metal tree. It's just whether we have this as our industry. You know, we will see. Should we check how they are getting on down below? So we still have 3.5k water. We are going to move this out soon. So what we're going to do here. So let me pause this. So the interesting thought I had was how this tree could work as like a base level for our water production. So what you want to do is, well, what I want to do is we have lots of dirt. So let's put some dirt around this. So the idea is we kind of encircle it. So before we put the dirt in, let's put a sluice in. So the sluice is important because what the sluice is going to do, the sluice is going to keep this topped up at 0.65. I mean, we can keep it topped up at 0.9, can't it? And then what we're going to do is, I appreciate I would like more space around this to make this look aesthetic. It's not going to look aesthetic. Let's just accept that now, and pop the terrain in round it. So terrain. Ooh, we might have to cut out another channel because this is not going to look pretty. And the idea is that this will just be what it will be, and you know, the water will go in there and then we'll be able to pump from this base level for perpetuity basically. So let's delete this pump here. I don't like this. And then let's loosen some of this terrain. Do we loosen it, or I'll tell you, we'll just tunnel because tunnels are infinitely easier to pop in. And we'll pop them in. And then we're going to let them get on with this. We obviously do need access to this, so we are going to have to stick some bits on. So obviously we would want a storage here. This might get confusing to build, but I'm going to let them try. Might pause like some of these just coming in, just so that we can go, right, we need to build this tower. I might actually delete them. Let's demolish that for now. Just so we can run a path in. You're not connected. So that's fine. Let's run a path in here. Where's the entryway? I mean, I don't need an entryway. Where is it? Is that the end? The entryway is slightly higher. Right, okay. Obviously, because the pump's at the base level. Fine. That's fine. Maybe we'll... Can I pop a ladder up? I can pop a ladder up the front. So that's... It's ugly as sin. But, you know... do we need another ladder? We do need another ladder. And now you can go in that way, I guess. And that should connect it to the district centre. Fine. What we are then going to do is we're going to put some storage on. So obviously we need water storage. So we have run out of water. We have loads in storage, that's fine, but we have run out of water. So we need to ensure that once the next cycle starts, our bad tide's fine. Is anyone quite impressed that I'm this cognizant on like 3 pints? If anything, it's probably getting better, isn't it? It's probably better than it should be. Let's come down here and have a look what's going on under here. Scrolly all the way down. Oh, I did not connect it to the paths. So that's why they're not getting any further with that. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? Cool. Okay. So, how are we doing? It is too far from the district centre. That's fine. You're not pumping anything because... I'll just put the paths in, guys. And they are putting these terrain blocks in, which is what I've asked them to do. I might actually ask them to do these as a priority. Let's get them ripped out. So we're 1.9 days away. We have plenty of food. We have plenty of water. I mean, I'm very relaxed about this. Almost horizontal. That's another English phrase. It means you're like so laid back you're horizontal. Bit of a weird one, but you know, whatever. They're putting all this in. How are they getting on down here? I hope we're connecting our trees. That's what I would like to see. So this should be the prime job. All of this should be the prime job. I want to see these trees connected this episode. No excuses. The interesting thing will be, let's go up a bit. So I'm going to click because I just want to see one layer. This is the interesting thing. So we do actually need to come all the way to the end here. So we will come here to tunnel. I was interested in having this as another industry. I have this here and have pumping. But I feel like this is going to be a pump tree. It's not going to be like an industry. Oh, excellent. They've put all of this in. So we could delete all this. Goodbye. Goodbye. And that's just going to allow water to flow around here straight away once the drought has ended. And goodbye. So they should be able to come and put all of this dirt in now. There is no reason they shouldn't. Construction waiting for. That's fine. Why is that too far from a district centre? Oh, because this needs to be prioritised. They are doing the stuff down the bottom like I've asked them to. Really? Is that not like... Are you not putting that in? They are putting that in. Okay, that's fine. So that will go up there, that will go up there. Job done. See you later. I'm intrigued to see. I hope we have everything set properly this time. So should we come over here and check? So once again, alt clicking, still not doing anything. My game settings might be weird. So let's just check the water comes into the map fine. Oh, you shouldn't have heard that tin pop. I tried to mute the mic between twigs. So, 0.2 days. We're almost there. And... Oh, come on. I thought that was more impending. So all of the water should be... I just don't get why this is taking them so long to build. I really don't. So, cycle 19. None of the water should be flowing off. It should all flow into here. Excellent. It is all flowing the right way. We were going to delete all this, weren't we? Goodbye. Might as well go away as well. And we was going to put the dirt in here, wasn't we? To make it look like we had never been here. So let's put that in now. That's a nice little touch, isn't it? Pop a dirt block there. So, the water is all flowing. None of it's going off the back of the map. Mistakes of last time have not been replicated. And we can start pumping straight away. Excellent. And the water's already obviously started to flow down here from this source. So we are in an excellent position. We have lots of pumping. I am going to delete these pumps now, because we have this extra pump situation in here. So this can go away. This can become all extra plantable land, I think. I might leave this here as an emergency pump, just in case. He's not taking up plantable land, so we can get rid of him. Do you know what we can also get rid of, which I didn't realise? Now we have the power tower, we can get rid of that. That's amazing. That's extra plantable space. So, how's this all going? Water storage, excellent. And how are we getting on the ground? They're making excellent progress. So, let's delete all that. And let's come in with some power lines as well. So, the shaft is, the vertical power shaft is here. Along here and round there. And then once we come over here, we'll work that out. I'm excited to get this extra tree connected to our tower power. Did we have enough path down there? Let's scroll down again. We do need a bit more path. It's a shame there isn't like a function where you can go, once you've tunneled, lay path behind you. That would make it a lot easier. Look at all this mess on the ground. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Most of this is primarily going to be logs, so I would like to savour as much as I can. What did we put? Did we not have? Did I not? Did I not make this a lovely, nice square? Well, we're going to now. So, we're probably going to connect to... Oh, I would like to connect to this zip line. However, I've put a gravity battery there, which means we're probably not going to connect to that zip line. So we're probably going to have to connect to this zip line. So, how many storages do I need before we can connect to it, and then we can just cut it off, and it can just be, you know, what it's going to be? So, do I put some more water storage? I mean, I don't feel like water storage is ever going to be not required. We have 5,000. So if I just go 1, 2, and we just have loads of storages, how close are you to being built? You can be built now, which is the main thing. Water, water, and if should we go for should we see how a zipline station will interface? So, will you connect? You will connect. Will you also connect to? No, obstructed. Definitely obstructed. But at least it will interface with that one. So you know, it's not the end of the world. And then once we put this in, we can then, you know, fill it up. I'm conscious this building will stop working once we've... Do you know what? Build all this stuff. Go, 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 go. I want to see it all built. And how are we doing on the mine? Let's just continue to have mine updates. It's 194. We have expanded treated plant production. We have planks and we have treated planks. So it's going as fast as it can. How much water? So how are we doing for water storage? So we have this over here. Excellent. We have this here. Excellent. Are we full here yet? We are not. So we are still flowing through. We're on day 3. So we're going to get... Assuming this isn't the end of the good tide, temperate cycle, whatever you want to call it. We are going to have... Oh, we can also demolish this, can't we? Which I was talking about all last episode and we never got to. So excellent. So we're going to have this little bit of storage. So fingers crossed we don't come in straight into a drought or bad tide. I feel like we've had the worst luck with this. We've had like, you know, them straight after. We don't. That's very nice. And are you are stopped producing gears. We have excess planks. Let's make hay while the sun's shining. And we have treated planks. Like, you know, this is going fine. They're slowly putting the mine in. How are we getting on here? More importantly, how are we getting on down the bottom? Oh, look, they have made it through to the other side. So, what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to tunnel underneath. So, can we go down another layer? Oh no, this is the bottom of the map. This is the... Okay. So we're going above. So how I talked about how nice it was to be able to go under the other side, we are now going over. Wombling through. Underground, overground, wombling through. Showing my age there. That's a very British thing. If you're not sure what the wombles are, have a Google, I guess. You will definitely... You definitely have your mind blown, I imagine. It's such a British thing. And this is all going in as well. Lovely. Lovely stuff. I am tempted to... Yeah, no, like we don't need any of this anymore. Is some of this going in? It's not the most urgent. We don't need the storage. The storage is nice to have. But we have... Well, we have such a nice network of stuff. So, the power... I click on it at the inopportune time when it's not actually powering anything. Power supply does not meet demand. However, you can see everything that is connected. Please tell me this is connected. Yes, it is connected. It's connected to... I don't... I think it's just a bug with how the click on. But it is all connected. So let's go back downstairs. And we will see if they have put this in. No, but let's get that as the highest priority. Because I would like to see that done. And we can take... No, we can't take that out yet. We need to see that built first. And then we will unify our powers. So, apart from this, What else would we like to think we would do with this map? So, I'm not sure about... I mean, I guess we don't need to... I would like to cap these. I'm not sure why, because I don't... Oh, look at this. This is water. This is water storage, this is. Look at this. Look at this. This is good. This was my full intention of when we built this. That is very nice. I am very happy with that. So it doesn't matter how long this is at this point. Let's just check. Everything is bad tide appropriate. So, because the last thing I want to do is contaminate all this. So you don't close. You don't close above a downstream depth. You close above contamination of 1%. You close below contamination of 1%. You close above contamination of 1%. You close below contamination. So, the proof will be in the pudding. We will come and check that in 2.3 days and see if I have somehow screwed up those... Look at that tower. So now, I would like to get all of this as a high priority production. So that we can connect it up, and then what we can do is we can seal this off, and so that the water will continue to flow in there and be pumped out. Look at this. Oh, yeah, you are gonna... No? Delete. You will all be deleted. Oh, come away. And you will be a power shaft. You'll be a vertical power shaft. Oh, I mean, that's fine. That's all fine. Oh, yeah, we still had to have that to get the power over here, I guess. And we're going to run the path along this side. What are you doing there? Did I come in on the wrong side? I did. How did that happen? Seriously, how did that happen? Fine, I'm guessing we... I should use that coordinates mod that JC uses. It'd be much better. So I'm guessing I mean, that doesn't need to happen now, does it? That can still happen, that's fine. So, just a bit of undermining of our tree there. I'm sure it's structurally sound. I joke. And yeah, we still need that there at the moment because I need to. Can't get all the materials. Logs. It's always logs, isn't it? What are you doing? Logs. 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 So we're producing logs. So what can't you get? What are we short of? Pine resin? Is it pine resin? I mean, we have... Do we need another tapper shack? Is that what the answer is to this? So maybe we take out these eucalyptuses. We do have excess beavers. So we can. So let's rip them out. Let's get that high prioritized as well. So, come on, come in and get them out. Are they just being dramatic about a log shortage? Or is it worse than I expected? To be honest, either way, we could do with increasing our production of pine resin. We probably will need to put another pine forest in. But we shall see. I changed this to be dandelions, didn't I? And I need to change this one to be chestnuts. Because we're not fermenting any chestnuts. Come on, get these out. I bet the tapper shack I can't actually... We can reach them. Is he just busy doing maple syrup? I don't know what he's doing. The bad tide has started. Right. Pause. Let's go over to this. I have to be sure this is working. And it looks like it is. Yes, this is working perfectly. So we have a reasonable level of water. Oh boy, look at this. We are safe. We are super safe. Because water is just not flowing off the map. This is really good. Excellent stuff. Maybe we'll turn this area into a bit of a fermentation station, considering it can connect to the power. Speaking of, have I successfully... Ooh, Tapper Shack. When I've had a drink, you've just got to be careful with me because I am like, you know, I just can't pay attention. I'm just like, ooh, look at that, shiny, shiny. So now we can rip out those, rip out that, rip out that, and then we go in with power. You can come out. Power. Power, power, power. And let's get all of this put in. And we obviously need to extend our path because the beavers can't reach what I've told them to do. So, away they go. This is a 21-day bad tide. I mean, this game really isn't playing nice for me, but, you know, this is a lot of water. We are going to be A-okay. Especially with this new pumping regime we put in. So I would like to get this to the point where we have this zip line station in. What are we waiting for? Metal blocks, we have them. Logs, we don't. Planks, we do. So yeah, so our production of stuff is doing really well. How is the mine? 251 out of 300. You mine enjoyers will have the mine soon. I mean, I'm also a mine enjoyer. I require a mine because, you know, that's just how this game works. If you don't have a mine, you're kind of screwed. And then we'll try and get it connected to the network. The zipline network, sorry. So let's get that ripped out. And also get that ripped out. So we're going to recover some logs. Everyone likes to see recovered logs. You shouldn't be that, should you? No, you are a vertical power shaft. So I feel like, yeah, I want to see this stuff be like super high priority. Because I want this in. So that this tree... I mean, I don't think this tree suffers from power deprivation as much as other trees, but I would like to see it put in. Also, can we just do this now? So that I can block this up around the bottom. Come on, guys. We're 4 logs short. The next industry definitely has to have at least like 4 lumber presses on. I just need to be like absolutely hammering them. I mean, this tree isn't doing great for power. This tree's complete. This tree's complete. I'm gonna really try not to run power over to these trees. Maybe we could put like a monument on this tree. I mean, I kind of like the height variety in trees, so maybe we just go for a tribute to ingenuity. Requires power, doesn't it? Yeah, it requires 600 HP. So, as cool as that would look there, it's not going there. It's a shame they haven't put the labour monument to like fit on a tree. But what we can do is we discuss putting the labour monument up here so that everyone in the colony can see it. So that will now go back in. So, oh, come on, put that chapel shack in, guys. And I feel like, because I'm that confident on food and stuff, we will just go for another housing unit. Because, you know, nothing smacks like, I'm confident I'm going to screw up this game, like more housing. And we'll let them put that in. So here we go. So we are going to rip this out. What do you mean? You're meant to be connected. You are connected to the network. What's what? Help me understand this. What? What? I mean, is anybody going to say planned? So, right. Let's... No, it has a ladder all the way down the side. So what? Why is it not connected? Can I go down? Does it just need a path? I don't know. Ah, there we go. That has connected it. Excellent. Let's get these powers up. So now what this will do is this will just dump water in here at the lowest level and keep the rest at a certain height. So let's just pop them in there. Get them high prioritized. And away we go. So I'm going to remove this horrendous path situation we have going down here. Because it's upsetting me greatly. For no reason other than it's there. I don't necessarily hate having paths everywhere. But it is what it is. We are on 35 minutes. I think we're doing quite well considering, you know, I am slightly drunk. I was at football with my dad today, so that's why we went out and had a couple of drinks. And let's get those ripped away. So, oh, that was a weird keybind. I'm not sure what that did. So while we're thinking about this, obviously we need to have a power. We need to get a zipline. Oh, we can pop a zipline station in, can't we? Let's pop a zipline station there because we're going to be coming out this side to go this way. I don't think it's going to reach by one. So what? Maybe we could unlock this one. We have quite a lot of sites. Oh, that's a levee. Let's just unlock the zipline beam. Cool, and then we can put that there. Does that connect to that? Yes, it does. And then what we'll do is we'll put a zipline station right there, and then we can go connect to that. So straight across. Boosh, boosh, boosh. Because we are only 14 planks away. So for now, we have to find a way up. So what we could do is we just pop some stairs there. And then that way they can come into the mine and they can start building the stuff. So that's nice. Lovely. So we have connection to our water tower. I mean, we have 2 water towers now. We are not going to run out of water unless something absolutely drastic happens over here. No, I'm really pleased with how this is progressing. We will start to think about some well-being stuff as well, I imagine, at some point. After we've thought about how we can power the... This might be interesting, because I'm not sure how you're going to get power into this. I don't think it's going to get power into it. Maybe we're better off. I'm not sure. Maybe we're better off just sticking a load of lumber presses on top of this bad boy. What do we reckon? So I reckon we can put a... Where's the blocks? Come on. Come on. They're in the tree structures, aren't they, Scott? Stop being like this. Pop that there. Ladder on the inside. And then what if we put... Where are they? Industry. Lumber presses. Because I would like to move away from using any actual trees. I would like to use it all from sustainable means. We will see if that becomes a reality, but it may do. So we have this forester here. Maybe we need a forest of pines. So let's get another forester. Actually, we're going to have excess beaver, so let's put in... Let's think about this. So let's come into our industry. I mean, go away, go away, go away, go away. You can completely go away. I can't believe you've just been sat there for so long, you free load of beavers. Let's get rid of that. But also, let's, importantly, make sure all of this is marked for not cutting. Oh, there's one oak. I mean, it can stay there, I don't care. Let's also make sure this area is marked for not cutting. So, come over. We have this lovely natural bridge. Come over to here. Where do we want our forester? So, forester is under here. So, I mean, that can reach most of this stuff, can't it? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in 2 tappers. Oh, tap, tap. And this entire side is just going to be pines. Let's just get loads of pine resin on the go. Look at that. The Forest of Pines. And I'm not going to put a dump in like I did here because I'm confident this is now sufficient that we're not going to run out of water. Or should I? Oh no, because we have this. We have this. I mean, we could even blast this down. Not blast this down, sorry. That's what I'm used to saying, blasting it down. We would not blast that down. But yeah. So, are you part of... You are connected to the entire network now. Excellent. Power supply far exceeds demand. That's what I want to hear. So, let's scroll all the way down. Let's see how they're getting on down here. So, some more power lines. And a bit more path. The rest of this path should make it so they can reach the end. So, yeah. So, if they can come to that end... I mean, they've already built some of this. So, that means if they can reach that... That means I can delete that. And I can put in... Put in a vertical power shaft. Where's the vertical power shaft? Which side are we on? Oh, we'll have to scroll back down. I think we're on the right hand side, aren't we? Yes, that's fine, but where? So we are on the right hand side, but so we pop that there. Oh no. Is that an entry point? It is an entry point. So I don't know how high we're gonna have to go. Maybe 1, 2. Will that allow me to put power in? How high do we have to go with this before I can put power in? There we go. So they should be able to reach this. Let's just make sure they can. I mean, they put it in from above, so they should be able to reach it. That's really interesting that those... I mean, all could... no, it doesn't connect, does it? It's not putting me a connection. That's really interesting. That is very interesting. Let's delete that. And then our power network is kind of unified for then, because I don't think we're gonna... The mine is in. Get up. I don't think we're gonna connect the... I don't think we're gonna connect the mine tree to the power network because I don't see any obvious areas to connect it in. I mean, we could just test this with a power shaft, couldn't we? I mean, that's just... Yeah, it's just not going in. So, this will literally just be a mine tree. We're going to put scrap storage on there, and we're probably going to put a treated plank storage on there so that it's easy to access. But yeah, that will just be what that will be. I'm really enjoying this diversion. I'm really glad Jason mentioned it, because usually, on this map I've done before, you just tunnel straight through, come out here, blast, blast, blast. But this is like a really nice like encasement. It comes around here, out here. Doesn't interfere with our bad water rig. That's really cool. I've had an absolute moment. Is there like a power tunnel? Oh, I could have been putting vertical power shaft tunnels in. Oh well. We've done it the way we've done it. And that is also fine. I mean, it probably would have saved resource, but you know, it helps if I read the tooltips, doesn't it? How are we doing? How are we doing water-wise? So, out here is absolutely stacked. We still have water in here. It's unbelievable. 6.7k storage, 5k food. You know, this is going absolutely great. I could not be happy with how this is going. And we're even going to get... Whoa! Let's not have that many beavers in the mine. Maybe 4. And then once they take that, we'll get rid of them scavenger flags. Please build this. And also please build this. That's your like priority. Maybe we could actually get some of the stuff downstairs picked up. So they can build stuff. So yeah, let's get that put in. They can go away. And then we'll also delete the path. I don't see a need to come over here. I mean, we could turn that into like, I don't know what routing we would use for the water to make. I think this is quite a hard map to like, you know, make completely clean, especially on hard mode. Like, how much water am I realistically getting out of here to make it flow over here to over here to over here? I mean, there is another mine over here. Like, I just don't know. I'm trying to stop doing the thing where I just swing the camera around as well, so I do apologise if you have had like motion sickness from these videos. I'm really trying to slow it down. What's actually... We have paused the bad watering, haven't we? Maybe you should not be paused. Did this extra beaver happen? It did. It did not go in because of my prioritization. My ideas of how I should prioritize things. However, we are not doing too badly. I would really like them to put these two stations in, because that's gonna... I mean, we could delete all this pathing network, essentially. Like, it can just be a mine. So, shall we think about storage over here? So we have this. I don't like it. But... should we put a lot... no. Medium... medium pile. One for treated planks, one for scrap metal. I am going to be rude and just put... maybe we put... maybe we do put water storage over here. And we have it set to water, and we have it set to obtain. I feel like one of these big ones should probably be set to supply at least. You can be set to supply. And yeah. So if I put you to... yeah, I can't put you prioritised by orders yet. So, where are we? Where are we, the ladders? Ladder, boosh. And then if we come storage. Large pile. Scrap metal. Large pile. Treated planks. Yeah, there we go. So, fingers crossed, we don't have any power in the building. It's using too much. Not for long. We will connect. We have the technology. So, let's go in with the power. Come on. I want to see this absolutely prioritised above everything else. And then all of this deleted as well. And let's get all of that prioritised. Let's get the picking up prioritised. Come on, guys. 9.2 days left. We are only just starting to drain this. This is amazing. I don't think it will ever hit the level I would like it to, where it's completely full. But you know, I can live with that. We might have a really nice temperate cycle. Look at all these trees. This is good. I'm feeling good about this playthrough. Oh, we also need to build the intermediate thing, don't we? Get that built next. I say as we should probably build these. Oh, come on. The high prioritization. The prioritization list just keeps going. I mean, there is a couple of trees there. I would really like to not use the emergency log. Oh, come on, guys. What the frick is this? We have a serious log shortage. And hopefully, once we start, like, stop ripping this stuff out down the bottom, things might just get a little bit better. It is slowly going in. Have they built this housing unit now? Right, so hopefully, our beaver population will increase. We are 25 jobs short. Oh, it's the... injured beavers. So maybe next episode I will build another proper beaver hospital, because these guys seem to just love getting injured. But for now, let's just put in some medical beds, I guess. And you guessed it. How can everything be done if it's high priority? It can't. That's the joke. They just need to finish this now. Somebody needs to build it. There we go. Look at that. This building isn't connected to a district centre by any paths. Oh, do you need to... okay. That network supply is not doing very good. I will try and stop zooming out in and out as weirdly as I do. I've realised that was very janky and I'm watching it on a monitor and playing it, so God knows how you guys are going to see that bit. Right, so here we are. Slowly scroll down. Slowly. Ooh. Oh, come on. Please just put these in. But Scott, you've asked for everything else to be high priority. Well, yes, I did. Well, yes, I did. Like this, pause. That's fine, that's connected now. That just makes that life so much easier for everyone involved in that. Those storages over there aren't high priority. They are just, you know, are nice to have. I am going to keep those prioritised though, because I really would like those to get built. I feel like they are actually high priority. And we have these. No available. What is going on? 13 injured beavers. I feel like the beaver injury mechanic is slightly odd because we have... I mean, we have 12 spaces and there's 13 injured ones. Like, maybe our hospital will come up here. Maybe it could be like here and we can have like a contact. We can move the alchemist, the herbalist, not the alchemist, over here. And we can have like a little, you know, like... Here's where you come to get cured of your, like, venereal disease or whatever. I like how this is working. This is working very well because it doesn't add more water in than is needed. They pump it, we add more water in, no excess is wasted, and we are not like leaking excess water off this side of the map. I mean, I know I have this horrendous abomination of when I tried to do that power shaft thing, but whatever. So, are you not connected yet? You are now connected. You are connected, aren't you? You are connected. So these should just be charging up. Why are they not charging up? Or are they? They are slowly charging up. Not that it matters, because all of these have gravity batteries on them anyway, which are fully charged. So we're not going to run out of power on this anymore. Injured beavers are going down. We have loads of children. Like, loads of children. And did I pause this for whatever reason? Yep, get this unpaused. We have extra beaver, injured beaver space. I get it, sometimes you want to be able to walk by yourself so you screw off to the other bed, but you know what I mean. It's fine. He's producing loads of tools for us. We have loads of tools. I mean, resource-wise, I mean... The pine trees are that obviously they're not coming through because nobody's planting them because we don't have this in yet. I feel like we have hit like critical mass with beavers as well because I need these children to grow up because the deprioritized jobs are the haulers and the builders. Are we going to get through to the end of the bad tide before this ends? I don't think we are. However, we are. You know how I said I wasn't going to put a dump here because I didn't feel it was needed? Guess what I'm putting here? A dump. And we'll pop that there. Yes, let's pop that there. Because I've been proven wrong. We would need to dump some water in the longest routes unless this does exponentially well next temperate cycle. Good tide. I prefer good tide. I think it just sounds cooler, doesn't it? But this is completely... we don't have beavers. Can some beavers grow up, please? Too many people are dying of old age. However, we are fast approaching the end of this episode. So, whilst we're slowly going through this, I guess we will do the wrap. I'd like to thank you guys for coming and watching. I hope this has been slightly interesting. I said I was tipsy. I don't feel as drunk as I probably could be. This might be less entertaining than I imagine. But, you know, let me know down in the comments. I was going to do an entire drunk playthrough of the Iron Teeth, so maybe we won't do that. Maybe we will. Let's see how you feel. But thank you for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.